Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
The Santa Ana wind so prevalent this time of year. They rolled through and they left us with bright, clear skies here in Los Angeles, California. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Thomas. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the one. And they're going to have very poor field position as he's out of bounds at his 7.
Coach kept telling his team, we're on the road. Don't do anything to bring the crowd into it. And that's exactly what they just did. A bad return, and now the home team crowd, they are.
But no, he actually goes down to a knee. And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee. And down to a knee. That's one option. And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there's a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it, because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
Yeah, and if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And they're going to be set up with excellent field position to start the drive as that gets out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
On the set. Here we go. Set. Now, Cowboy H. Half the street. Half the street.
Throwing now is Daniels. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. Touchdown! Torrey Horton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Rams 7, Saints nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it.
The Rams take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go, Reed, go. Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Terry Horton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 33, here's second down at a yard. Looks like they'll move things around here. Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
They'll
run it again with Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
A first down carry for Barkley. Touchdown, Allen! Saquon Barkley, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens. Although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen out wide. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. To throw is Jackson. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front.
Touchdown, Allen! Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 70. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter, they're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. This taken in right around the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Now 2nd and 9. Jackson now. That one out wide and intercepted. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up for the 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jaden Daniels scoring on a keeper from 6 yards out. And the Rams have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. Thomas. This one deep into the landing zone. Returnable from the 2-yard line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ballgame as they come up 1st and 10. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
On a quick. Shot. Hey, report. Ready.
Here's Jackson to throw. He completes this to Walker. Jackson's 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Hey, middle.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got man complete. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Over the middle, complete. That's Harris.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Harris. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 43.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now it's Jackson. Sherwood here on the ground. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Again, Jackson. This one goes underneath to Walker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Yo. No, we changed it. Shut up.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
13-yard line.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up second down.
Onward. What is it? Sit on. Go.
And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 15.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Okay, great.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Daniels. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's to the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So maybe some signs of life. This has been a defense. They've been all over the map here in this first half, but they're coming through with a big play.
And sometimes that one play is what you need. And it sounds overly simple, but this is a team that was close to being down and out before halftime. So to come back and return the interception for a touchdown, that's big.
Yeah, maybe it can serve, Charles, like you were alluding to, as a little bit of a wake-up call for them. We'll see.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
On the double.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
19 left. Shut up. Hey, Panther 60. Panther 60.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
On the keeper.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 20.
18 Cardinal. Hey, what's the game? 18 Cardinal. 18.
To throw is Daniels. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
To number 26.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
What's the run? Ready?
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10
at the 34-yard line.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
Here's 2nd and 8. Man open is Robinson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson, 31 yards. And the Rams are able to add on to their first half lead.
Harrison Butker on
a nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he'll be out right at the 35. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
First down.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson. Goes, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it, but if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire, and they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
Jackson. This one into the hands of Harris on the crossing route. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, report. Sit on.
Throwing is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Past the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now it's Jackson. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it up. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready,
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Set up. 70 Lions. Tracking 60. Hut, hut.
Daniels looking to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown.
Brings up second and
He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now Jackson. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Go. 180. You. Sit hard. 180.
Here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a 1st down.
Here's Walker. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Ken Walker, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Saints take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Here's Bass now for the extra point. Now that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Rams 42, Saints 14. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23-yard
line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Mustang 19.
To the air goes Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for it to work his
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Daniels. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And
nothing doing. He's immediately taken down to the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They work now on 2nd and 9.
18 Rattler, 18 Rat, Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Warriors 70. Go!
Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
First down.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Ready! Cougar 19.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Timberwolves, Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Block left. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Rams extend their lead yet again. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played,
to number 84.
all coaches talk about taking care of the football. That first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Jackson now. Walker with a grab, left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he tucked it into a big pickup.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard. Up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter, but you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 24 yards. And the Saints are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Rams 49, Saints 21. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Into space at the 45. Look at the big fella go. And down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Torrey Horton, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Saints 21. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a...
And now the rookie's free. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. 79 yards. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Saints 28. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
Cup 19, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, Mustang 19, 7 Pirates, Dragon 60.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
On the double. Bronco leading. Set up.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
19 tight. Warriors 70. 18 Pioneer.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Lonnie Johnson. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Jackson.
The 41-yard line.
Able to get this one to McBride. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Picked up a 1st down.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
At the Rams' 48-yard line.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Now that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Jackson going to keep it. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And this is going to be another 1st first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 36.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You are X. Run it. Come up. And change it.
To throw is Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now it's 2nd and 10.
13.
Here's Jackson to throw. This is taken in by McBride. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Saints.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Well, he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Saints 35. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
It's a loss of
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
25-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Trap 60, 19 Lions.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Torrey Horton, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Butker on for the PAT. that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Rams 63, Saints 35. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how outside this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
It's brought in by Harris. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no break points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 11 yards.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down. And they're going to get him. He's safe back around the 28. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
It's 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, hot. Hey, shot.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the